I forgot answers where today the question is, how did them Lakers do? How did them young boys do in the first preseason game? Look, I'm excited that basketball is back, so let's get right into it. Yes, the Lakers won. It's a preseason game. Doesn't mean anything except for these guys, these young guys, our young Lakers have been putting in the work, man. I mean, look, they've been coming to workouts with the coach, without the coach. They've been, just really building their own camaraderie because they realize that, hey, we got Luke Walton to come from the Warriors to our team. That means we're going to have some fun. So in order for us to have some fun, let's make sure we're in shape, we can run, and we are at the top of our game, meaning we're comfortable with the things that we can do, and we're going to really learn each other to see, how we can make sure he's going, and make sure everybody pretty much knows their role. Now, with this being said, D'Angelo Russell had a bad game. Okay, he had more turnovers than he did assists, and I believe he only had 2 points, maybe 4 points. So he didn't have a good game. And the Lakers got off to a really slow start in the first quarter. I think the score was like 31-15. But the thing is, when they brought in the bench players, things picked up. See, the starting lineup was D'Angelo Russell, Lou Williams, Luol Deng, Julius Randle, and Timofey Mozgov. Now, that's not the lineup that I personally would put on the court because, first of all, Jordan Clarkson is definitely one of your best players. And also, Brandon Ingram is a 6'9", do-it-all type of player. Again, he's only going to learn how to play being on the court. So those two guys I definitely would have had in the starting lineup. So that means you would either move Luol Deng to the power forward and put Julius on the bench, or you move Brandon Ingram to the shooting guard and maybe Jordan Clarkson at the one. I don't know. But clearly D'Angelo Russell is going to start at point guard. And he's actually more of a scoring guard that can pass the ball. He's a good, I don't want to call him a playmaker, but he reads plays really well. Meaning if he sees a guy cutting, he's going to, actually, you know what? I take that back. He is a good playmaker. He just has to get into the mind frame of actually getting guys set up to get easy baskets. He looks for his shot a lot more than he does to set up other players. So with that being said, he didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game. I think he had 2 or 4 points. Then he had, I believe it was 3 assists, but 5 turnovers. So that's something he got to clean up, but I believe that he will definitely do that. Brandon Ingram, he also had a bad game. But with him, it's a lot more acceptable because this is still his first year. So you kind of expect, these type of bumps and bruises to happen. But guess what? He didn't start. And when he did come in, he took his shots, he missed. But rather than putting his head down, he played defense. He got some steals, he got some blocks, he grabbed some rebounds. He showed you promise. He showed you that he could have been the #1 pick. So, that being said, the Lakers are showing promise. Now, the Lakers have to be careful in calling this D'Angelo Russell's team because Jordan Clarkson looked like the best Laker guard. He looked like the best Laker guard. Tariq Black looked like the best player. He did things that, he turned his hustle up. So, whatever it has been, it was extremely higher. Like he was like 2 or 3 notches higher than what he's been. But he's always been a good, solid
hustle player. So it was a very good night for him. He was definitely the player of the game. But Jordan Clarkson looked really good. I mean, he was playing defense. He was moving around well. He scored the ball in different areas of the court. I remember a baseline three and then another three where he had to just pull up and shoot, and he knocked it down with a guy in his face. So those things are showing improvement. Now, Jose Calderon coming in the game off the bench, he definitely showed that he's a solid NBA backup point guard at this particular time in his career. The one thing that he doesn't give you is turnovers and defense. He's not really that great on defense, but he doesn't make mistakes on the offensive end. So he's going to keep you in games, make plays, make the proper reads, and make sure that guys are doing what they should be doing. Now, the question for him is, how long is he going to be a Laker? Is he going to be there all year, or are they going to trade him? That's the question that I personally have. There was no Nick Young. He didn't play. Him and Meta, world peace, formerly known as Ron Artest. Neither one of those guys got into the game. Let's see what else. Larry Nance Jr. also, he knocked down the three. That's pretty big for him because I saw him as just a hustle player who can dunk. Okay, just a hustle player that can dunk, but he's expanding his game as well. So these guys are actually improving. Lakers, get ready. We're getting better. Now, do I think we're going to make the playoffs? Probably not. But I do believe that it's going to be an exciting season. So stay tuned. Thank you once again for tuning into my show. Please hit the like button. Also subscribe because I will be bringing a lot more videos. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, any questions, get in the comment section below. Thank you. We'll see you next time on I Got Answers.